It's becoming increasingly common to sell more than one brand on your Amazon Seller Central account. In this video, I'm going to talk through some common questions that I get around selling the same products on multiple accounts, selling multiple brands on the same account, etc. My name is Stephen Pope, and I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. So in a scenario where, let's say you have a really successful brand, but you want to get out and sell another brand on top of that. It's exactly what I did. I had a brand called Mobster, so amazon.com/Mobster, and I was selling funny wine glasses, but that's literally almost all I did for this brand was just sell silly, funny wine glasses. And I thought, I might want to sell some beer glasses and some other things with a different brand name, or some kits that wouldn't necessarily be just for moms. And so my brand name Mobster was too limiting. I didn't want to just sell under that one brand name. So I created Age of Sage, and this particular product, also mother focused, but allows me to do whatever I want with it and whatnot. So I made this little kit here, lots of different products. Now, first thing you're going to notice is I have two brand stores. So amazon.com/Age of Sage. Notice how I can type in the vanity URL like this and it loads the brand store. Same thing for Mobster right here, amazon.com/Mobster. If you were to Google the brand name inside of Google rather, you can find my brand store right there. You can do the same thing with Age of Sage, and they link into the brand store. So there's value in having a brand store. It's primarily a defensive play because someone goes to your listing and they click on the brand store button. You want it to go here because if you don't have a brand store, what would happen instead is it would do a search for the brand name and see how I have competitors already searching my brand name right there. So that's why you want to heavily focus on doing that. All right, so now the next question is can I have the same different brands on the same brand store? And the answer is also yes. So if you want to load both of your brands into one storefront, you're going to cross-pollinate, cross-sell these items. That's totally kosher. You could even have a sub-page that's dedicated to your other brands. You could put this, the homepage could have multiple different brands, even though it's a brand store for Age of Sage. This allows you to cross-pollinate. It's kind of similar to what we do in A+ content. So when you go down to the A+ content of a listing and you go to the product grid, you can cross-sell some of these items. So in this particular case, I didn't actually use a product grid. But if we go to another item where I have cross product grid linkage like this, you can click on this and immediately go to that product and buy it, right? So there's value in having cross linking between your items, even if they're not the same brand. You could cross link to a different brand. So this product grid here does not require you to have the same brand name on these listings. Similarly, your brand store does not require to have them to have the same brand name to be in the brand store. But you do want a brand store for each one of your brands because the brand attribute at the very top will link to it accordingly. And if you have multiple accounts, it's completely fine to sell as many accounts as you'd like, as long as each account has its own tax ID, its own banking infrastructure and legal entity. You cannot sell the same item on multiple accounts, but you could sell unique items on each additional Seller Central account. This is becoming more frequent and more common because there are a lot of Amazon aggregators, brands and businesses that are out there acquiring other brands. If you're really curious to see, what the marketplace is doing, you can head over to amazonaggregators.com. This is a website that I put together that lists all of the top aggregators. We've had Thrasio on my podcast. We've had Perch. Both these guys, Thrasio 1.7 billion in capital raise, Perch over 775 million in capital raise, and there are many other brands that are out there purchasing items and other brands and rolling them up, so to speak. So if you're curious about that, go to amazonaggregators.com and you can check that out. My name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. If you have a question that you want answered in a video, leave it in a comment section. We will shoot a video on it, or maybe we've already got one, and we'll reply to your comment and link you to it. Thanks for watching.